Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. It's one of the most historic stadiums in the country. Welcome to Chicago. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Glad to have you here in this preseason matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Redskins. Two top-tier quarterbacks on the marquee for this matchup, Chris.
Yeah, great matchup today between Donovan McNabb and Jay Cutler, and this is a rematch. These two teams played a season ago. Of course, Donovan McNabb grew up in Chicago, coming home, very popular here. Jay Cutler, the city of Chicago, went nuts when he was traded and brought over. Didn't work out so well a season ago for Jay, but this is one of those matchups between two of the most talked about quarterbacks in the league, and I think that this is going to be a very good one.
You're right, Chris. Two talented quarterbacks ready to do battle, and with that, we'll send it down to the field. Forte gets the call. That's a 2-yard gain.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Cutler with the pitch. And the tackle was made by Phillip Daniels. Forte picks up about 4 yards on the carry. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Man, we need to do something.
It's 4th down. The Bears are lining up to punt it away. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Brian Urlacher was there for the stop.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
It's now 2nd and 9. Hands it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a 3rd down and 11. Ball on their own 37. Gets the pass off. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Rolls to his right. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Davis grabbed that one for a gain of 2. That'll make it 2nd down. It's a 2nd and 8 situation now. Looks for the safe short throw. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. They line up at the 29. Here's the throw. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. The Redskins are able to score the game's first points.
I knew all he had to do was catch that one, and he was going to be gone. When you possess that kind of speed, it is a very difficult day for the defense. Better give him a little more cushion than that.
The PAT is up and good. Washington is up 7. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Washington will send this one deep. Knox is back to receive the kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Looking for a man. Devin Hester was the intended receiver on the play. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. He rolls out to his right. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Checks down to the short pass. Knox was his intended target. That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. Ball on their own 41. Passes it downfield. There he goes! Touchdown, Bears! The Bears started at their own 30 and used 4 plays for the score.
That was a great example of what a guy with speed can do for your football team. He hauled it in and goodbye.
The extra point to tie this game up. Gould is good on the point after. It's ready to kick it away. And he gets the ball at the 5. He returns to the 26. The Redskins will start this drive at the 26-yard line. Gives it off. It's a gain of 4. That brings up second down. Brings up second down and 6 yards to go. They spot the rock on the 30. Here's the pass. He's wrestled down at the 48-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He passes it. The pass is tipped. Malcolm Kelly was the intended receiver. They'll face second down and 10. Harrison gets a sack on the play.
That was a very good effort by the Bears.
So it's 3rd down, 13 to go following the sack. He's going to pass. Joey Galloway was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
It's 4th down. The Redskins ready to punt this one away. He makes it to the 23-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. Hammered as he lets it go. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Gets it away. He's dropped down at the 40.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
First down, 10 to go. Opts for a short throw. Brian Arakpo with the coverage on the play. That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. He lets it go. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. First down and 10. Gives it to the back. He's brought down at the 40. Nice run, a pickup of 8. Second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. Cutler, pitch out. Drop behind the line. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game. Cutler, hands off. He's dropped down at the 35.
Misdirection plays really frustrate a free-flowing defense like this football team. They want to be so aggressive getting to the ball that sometimes they run themselves right out of a play.
Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Brian Arakpo.
The Bears are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
The pass is away. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears drive it 75 yards and get into the end zone. Very nice 9-play series. Gould puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Chicago up 7 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Gould is just about ready to kick this one away. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled and down at the 28-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Passes it short. Flag down. First time we've seen one today. That penalty will move them back a bit.
Sloppy play right there. The one thing you learn as an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
Briggs fumbles. Washington is able to fall on it.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
And they go from their own 18-yard line. Looks to throw it. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Just gets it away. Devin Thomas was his intended target.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Gives it up the gut. This is close. They'll bring out the chain. The signal is a first down. And we'll have a first down and 10. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Repeat, first down.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties. Donovan McNabb was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
He's wrestled down at the 39-yard line. Not much, maybe 2 yards on the carry. And so it will be 3rd down. That brings up 3rd and 13. He gets off the throw. Graham picks it off. Larry Johnson was there to bring him down. The Bears defense has come up with 2 big picks now in the first half. Throws it deep to the end zone. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Offense looking at third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Surveys the field. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Devin Hester was the intended receiver.
They are not good.
Fourth down. The Bears are lining up to punt this one away. He angles it out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Their last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs, and the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3-and-out.
Repeat first down.
Adams will tackle him for a loss at the 5.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
It's a 2nd down and 16 situation now. Has a man to his right. Little flip. Malcolm Kelly was the intended receiver on the play. Third and long, passing situation. Moves to his right.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
Good coverage and good push by the Redskins.
So they're looking at a 2nd and long here after the sack. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Just about 3.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Goes through his progression. It looks like there's a penalty. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Offense. The penalty is declined.
It's 4th down. The Bears are lining up to punt this one away. It bounces out of bounds at the 30. And this is a great opportunity to get back into this ball game. This offense needs to put a nice drive together right now. Two yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Watch out! Chicago falls on it, and they have the turnover.
Well, fullbacks are always going to be carrying the football in tough situations, and if they fumble it, it is almost always recovered by the defense. Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Looking for a man. It is an incomplete pass.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Good coverage downfield. And he drops the short pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Man, we gotta play physical.
The Bears line up to punt. Santana Moss back deep to return. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. You would have to think that this is where they need to make something happen in order to get back into this one. Johnson on the inside handoff. Short pass to his left. He's wrestled down at the 34-yard line.
You know, Donovan McNabb is really becoming much more of the classic drop-back passer. Early in his career, he was a tremendous runner, wanted to get out. But now more and more you're seeing him reading the defenses, making the clever little throws, and is so difficult to defend for a defense because he can still come busting out of there on the run.
Hit hard as he throws.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Dumps it out left.
Chris Cooley's really turned himself into one of the dominant receiving tight ends in the NFL, averaging over 10 yards per reception the last 5 years. And you can tell watching his game, especially at the tight end position, you have to know what the defense is doing. You have to understand where those holes are and help the quarterback find them. But year after year, we see Chris Cooley making plays just like that.
Running out of time.
That was impressively done by the Bears.
They hurry to the line. A lot of movement down there on the offensive line. And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot.
Fred Davis was his intended target. The Redskins are lining up to punt this one away. Hester will start his return at the 24. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return. Now we'll see if their offense can do anything here just before halftime. Flips it out short. Matt Forte was the intended receiver. Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit. And he's gone! Next stop, Pater! Cutler has thrown 3 touchdowns. Gould tacks on the extra point. Gould gets ready to kick it away. He gets to about the 27 and goes down. It's a pass. Watch out, he's got space. Washington will take a timeout. And they've got 2 timeouts remaining. The big gain through the air sets up the offense with another 1st and 10. He throws downfield.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Handoff up the middle. The Redskins will take their 2nd timeout of the half. Offense looking at 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Surveys the field. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Galloway makes his first catch of the game.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
They call on the field goal unit here. They'll be looking at a 39-yard try. He just misses it. They'll start at the 29-yard line. Searching for an open man. It's complete. Clutch reception.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
He's tackled at the 46-yard line.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Lets it go deep. Can't complete that pass. That brings up 3rd and 10. Rolling out to his right. And as we head to halftime, the score is 23-7. Washington will get it first here in the second half. Collects it at the 7. He brings it back to the 30. And they'll line up at the 30. He gets off the throw.
Donovan McNabb has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
Tons of pressure. He's hit as he throws.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Up the middle. He's dropped down at the 31.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Oh, boy.
The Redskins are lining up to punt this one away. He angles it out of bounds at the 45. The Bears will set up shop at the 45. Has a man to his right. Little flip. Knox is able to make his 4th reception. Has a man short to his left.
And that's a throw you just expect a professional quarterback to make. He doesn't miss those wide open throws like that very often.
Short throw to the left. Streaks down the sideline. And he's tackled right around the 10-yard line by Dowdy. Chicago looks to take a commanding 3-score lead here. He's searching for a receiver. Knox was the intended receiver on the play. The offense will line up at the 9. Looks left. Here's a short pass. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Third down and goal to go from the 9-yard line. Buying time with his feet. He's brought down at the 1. Knox now has 5 catches. Fourth down. He shouldn't have a problem with this one. It's up and it's good. Gould is ready to kick this one off. It's fielded at the 2. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Redskins will begin this drive at the 23-yard line. Dumps it short. Clinton Portis was his intended target.
That was terrible.
From their own 23-yard line. Gives it up the gut.
Oh, why are we
The Redskins have to be frustrated with their lack of running success in this game. I mean, how many times can you get beat like that and still keep trying to hand the football off?
Come on, Nat.
Good coverage downfield. And the pass falls incomplete.
Donovan McNabb is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
The Redskins are lining up to punt it away. Brought down just as he caught it.
The Bears were having their way with this defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
He completes it. He's tackled around the 46-yard line by Fletcher. Now 2nd and 2. And he makes it out to about the 47. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Breaking through up the gut. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. They line up at the 48. They'll give it off here. He's dropped down at the 39-yard line. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. The give to the tailback.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He's wrestled down at the 22-yard line.
Pretty good gain that time on the screen. Anytime you get an opportunity to throw the screen pass, it has a lot of benefits, one of which is to simply slow down that pass rush a little.
Cuts back and he's dropped. They give it off here. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The offense will line up at the 6. Short throw to the right. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Six more yards for the score. Has a man to his right. Little flip. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It's 4th down. This will be a 24-yard field goal try. And the kick is good. And with that, the score is the Bears 29, the Redskins 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Cam's under it. He will start from his own 5.
The Redskins are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going. Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the carry. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 49. Flips out short. He's dropped down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that sets it up now for 3rd down. We always talk about 3rd down conversions, but if you have good 2nd down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on 3rd down. And when you can run the ball for 1st downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on a defense.
Oh, man.
They have it at the 40. They go with the run. He's wrestled down at the 38. 2 yards.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Pass is short right side. And he's tackled at the 21-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. They'll take him down, but not before he gives the Redskins a 1st and goal. First down and goal. Tosses it out.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
So they'll need 7 for the score. Short throw to the right. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Third and goal situation here. The ball sits on the 7-yard line. Dumps it out left. Knocked out of bounds at the 2. Galloway catches it for a gain of 5. So the offense will stay on the field. It's 4th down from the 2-yard line.
Big 4th down play by the defense that time, and now the pressure shifts to the other defense to try and make a play.
Cutler hands it off straight ahead. Forte carries for a 5-yard gain. It's now 2nd and 5. Forte gets it on the inside. Matt Forte gained around 6 yards. That'll be enough to get the first. He's going to throw it. Jay Cutler is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. Gets the pass off. He's dropped down at midfield. Devin Hester increases his receiving yardage total for the game to 100. Clearly, he came into this one ready to play. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
They line up at the 50. Here's the throw. He's brought down at the 38. Devin Hester now has 5 catches. Has a man short to his left. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's tackled at the 11. Jay Cutler keeps the chains moving. This is an impressive series. He throws short. He's wrestled down at the 4. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. Cutler pitches out to the right.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. The Bears, 36. The Redskins, 7. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gould looks ready to kick it away. He'll take it from the 2. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Takes a lick as he lets it go. Kelly makes his 3rd catch of the game.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Looks like the offense is a little excited down there.
Offense. Repeat, first down.
Well, no excuse there. The offensive line obviously knows the snap count, but suppose it's easy to lose concentration with one of those big defensive linemen in your face.
Flips it out short to his left. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. So, 3rd and 9 coming up right here. Dumps it out right. And the pass is incomplete. Fourth down. The Redskins ready to punt this one away. He'll take off from his 18. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one. Well, their offense was able to move the ball quite a ways to get in for the score on the last drive. Now we'll see if they can do it again. Forte gains around 3 yards on the run. And from their own 21-yard line. Second and 7 situation here. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Cutler gives it up the middle. Who's going to come up with this one? Washington has the football. The Redskins win the scramble. They take over. Fires it in the end zone. Santana Moss was the intended receiver. They line up at the 25. Short pass to his left. And he's tackled at the 17. Joey Galloway makes his third grab. Passes it downfield. Bauman picked.
3 interceptions, a big number for this Bears defense that had only 13 on the year a season ago. Zach Bowman had 6 interceptions to lead the way last year for the Bears, but it was that turnover ratio that really killed Chicago. They allowed 27 interceptions, just got 13, and so that's a big difference in the NFL.
Cutler with the give. They get 3 yards on the play.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Here's the halfback. That's going to do it from Chicago. We have highlights coming right up, so don't go anywhere. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.